We're Fran and John, and we are the Corporate Breakout Couple. Together with our dog Snuffy, we left Singapore early this year.
A little snippet about us. I'm a Singaporean, born and bred in Singapore. And guess what? I studied in Singapore too. I served my national service in Army for 2.5 years. I have 15 years of corporate experience.
I'm Malaysian, hailing from the beautiful island of Penang. I've been in Singapore for the last 12 years and I've got 17 years of corporate experience. That's because I didn't do army, right? We retired in the year 2020 at the age of 40 years old.
Yay!
We'd like to share with you the 5 reasons why we left Singapore, and before that, please like and subscribe our channel. We appreciate the love.
I'm a proud Singaporean, studied all my life in Singapore, got my degree and started my corporate career. I've been to many different countries before in my life, but I have never worked or lived abroad before. So in 2020, when we retired from our corporate life, I wanted to experience life living outside of Singapore. Not just traveling 1 to 2 weeks just for a holiday, but to really live overseas abroad like a local. So here I am at the beautiful island of Penang. Many years ago, I fell in love with this beautiful island of Penang. I fell in love with the food, its people, therefore I married one, and the laid-back culture. You know, I want to experience this life in Penang more than just the usual 3-4 days. Penang is really just the start, as our intention is to travel around the world.
I moved to Singapore in 2010 and it was my first time living away from my family, and I moved to Singapore to enhance my career. So for the last 12 years, I went back to Penang maximum 4 to 5 days at a time, which usually means that it was over the weekend and I took 1 or 2 days of annual leave. That will also mean that I've got limited time together with my family, and because I'm also taking annual leave, it also means that I've got less days off for my other holidays. There simply wasn't enough time to spend with everyone, and I missed a lot of important events such as birthdays and weddings in my friends and family's lives. So therefore, when we retired in 2020, Penang was the first choice that we chose because family and friends always comes first. So spending quality time with friends and family is important to me, and therefore, whenever I was back in Penang, I also realized that my holiday wasn't really a holiday. It was more like a half holiday, half errand, because there's always banking to do, paperwork to handle, letters to open, and there's just so many errands to run. Plus, I'm a Penangite, so eating all the delicious hawker food is a must. If you have not been to Penang, let delicious food be the #1 reason you must go to Penang. Because I was back 4 to 5 days max, the actual quality time spent with my family wasn't a lot. Maybe a few meals together and that was it. Sometimes I didn't even get to see my sister, which is ironic because we lived together. It's either she was out or I was, so an entire trip could go by and I would not even see her. And same goes my friends. The max I had was maybe an hour over the weekend to spend with them because, you know, who has the time to spend so much time chit-chatting over coffee when everyone is so busy? So now we are back to change all of that. In fact, we are currently filming at my aunt's house, which is so beautiful as you can see from my background. And after filming, we are all going out for lunch together with my cousin, her kids and my aunt. In 2020, COVID came to our lives. Countries shut their borders, and for the first time in my life, I realized that I could no longer just buy a plane ticket back to Penang as and when I liked, whenever I missed my family. And that was hard. That was a hard realization that hit me. I didn't see or hug my mom and sis for 2.5 years, and it was a horrible feeling. For all of you who are also away from your family right now, I know you can relate to this. All I could do was to pray that they remain healthy and strong until the day that I get to see them again. Before COVID, I went back 3 to 4 times to see them in a year. My mom turned 70 this year, and I would like to spend as much time as I can with her while she's still healthy and strong. Thank goodness she's still very healthy and very agile, and therefore I like to bring her around the world and Malaysia so that I can make many more memories with her while I still have the time. We can never predict the future, and as COVID has taught us, life is fragile and short. So treasure your loved ones while you still can. Malaysia is a beautiful country, blessed with gorgeous nature, friendly people, and the most amazing food. As a Malaysian, I've not traveled to all the states of Malaysia. So that's the reason why we like to take this opportunity to explore Malaysia and all her gorgeous scenery and nature, and the food. During the 2 years of COVID, we were blessed to be able to explore Singapore extensively. We also spent a lot of quality time with John's family, and we went to many different friends' houses to cook delicious food and spend quality time together. We enjoy cooking, and cooking for one's friends and family is what makes us happy and fulfilled. We're not leaving Singapore for good because we have a lot of friends and family still around. Plus, we love Singapore and Singapore will always be our home. We will go back to Singapore once we've handled John's visa, and honestly, that's another video because that is a story to tell by itself.
We are so blessed to be able to call both Malaysia and Singapore our home. So in our next video, we'd like to share with you how we brought our dog Snuffy from Singapore to Malaysia.
So see you in our next video. Do like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all the love. Bye!